Hello, hello, how are you all? Welcome. Okay, things are a little different. Now, let me just get this table sorted. I know you can see a bit of the... Right. I just had to put that there to hold the cloth so it doesn't keep shifting. Right, how are you? How are you all? I hope this is all working okay. It is raining, but I have changed my laptop back to my old one, so hopefully we won't have any more issues now with Wi-Fi. Like I said, they worked on it all day, and now I'm changed my space, so looking good. Hi Anna, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, today I've got a selection of decks that I want to work with, and I did grab my glasses. That's good, so I can at least see. Hi, hello, how are you? Okay, I shouldn't have any problems with my Wi-Fi because I have changed my laptop. So I don't seem to be having the issues that I did before with my other laptop that I had. So hopefully things are a little bit better. Let's see. Oh, no, wrong way. Move the table the wrong way won't help. Right, let's fix this table up. That's good. That's a bit better. So I've got the selenite tea light going. I've got incense, oracle of tarot incense. So let's have a look and see who's here. So Anna and hello, and I know there's another couple of people coming in. I'm just waiting for a moment. Now, for your free readings, you get 2 cards from a selection of tarot deck. If you want a little bit more than just the 2 cards, please use the pinned link or the links down below for a donation reading, anything from $1, and that's going to get you a tarot and oracle. It'll just give you an extra couple of cards. So just give you an extra card or 2 just to get your message. Because I only use 2 cards for the free reading, and if you want more, donations. Okay, so don't forget to just take a minute, take a breath, think about your question. Now, I don't do medical questions, don't do legal questions, and third party. Third party readings are when someone who is not present, like say you want to know about somebody, what somebody else is up to or anything like that, if it doesn't affect you, Spirit doesn't give me a really clear reading. So if you want, the best questions are questions that start with how can I improve myself? What do I need to know about this subject or this topic? I don't know if you can hear the rain or not. It is raining. So Anna, your question, and hello, your question. So yeah. So your questions for your readings. Hi, content, how are you? Okay, now when you ask a yes and no question like that, has my dad been feeling, you're asking for a yes and no question, you're going to get, I use angel answers, Anna, because it's going to give you just a really clear yes and no sort of questions. So what do you need to know about, the best thing is, what do I need to know about my dad feeling mentally unstable? Could be a better question if you want something a bit more information than just a yes and no. Up to you though. I can begin with that yes and no question, and then we can get a little bit more about that situation. Okay, so here's your dad, Anna. Let's take a nice deep breath, Anna. Okay, has your dad been feeling mentally unstable? What do you need to know about that? Okay. It's kind of interesting. I feel like he's been a little bit emotional. You're right. So it's about not stopping your support, basically. But let's get a little bit more information. So you asked, how has my dad been feeling mentally, emotionally lately? So let's dive into that one. That one's a little bit more. Okay. So it's sort of like don't stop your support, basically, is like keep supporting him. Let's do actually Moon Baby's been screaming at me this morning, so I don't know what that's about. So let's have a look at that. So let's dive. Everything just takes a moment because I like to sort of connect to the energy and not rush your readings. So your readings are not going to be rushed. They just want to be sort of just calm and relaxed. So how has my dad been feeling emotionally, mentally, mentally and emotionally? Okay, so let's have a look. How's your dad been feeling? What do you need to know about him? So it's like don't stop your support. I do feel like, yes, there's some stuff going on for him, but let's have a look how. Okay, so let's have a look, see what we get. How is he emotionally? Okay, I do feel like he feels like he's not very strong at the moment. He's feeling like he hasn't got any strength. Okay, I do feel like he's feeling like he has no strength, no courage. He hasn't got the stamina or the endurance that he once had. Okay, so that's definitely something there. Okay, he's a little bit chaotic. Doesn't feel very calm or serene at the moment. Kind of interesting. Major cards there. It does feel like he's feeling very disempowered for some reason. Hi, Liz. How are you? So, content, I need a question from you and Liz. I've got hello's question there, so that's cool. Okay, so Anna, I do feel like your dad is feeling like he's got no strength whatsoever. He hasn't got the endurance or the stamina that he once had. I think he's feeling very chaotic. He doesn't feel very calm or relaxed. There is a lot of emotion going on. Definitely feels very emotional, like he's trying to pour one cup into another. He's trying to, it feels very extreme. So, I do definitely feel like there's a need to support him. He does feel like he needs a lot of support. He's just feeling very chaotic, very emotional, chaotic. He just hasn't got that strength that he used to have, and that's weighing down heavily on him. He is, I just feel like he's just got that no strength, no courage to sort of face day-to-day stuff. I just don't think he's got the endurance or he's a lot stronger than he realizes, but I just feel like mentally he just feels like he hasn't got that strength anymore, Anna. And so he's feeling very chaotic, like he just isn't very calm. He's not relaxed. He's not relaxing, not being in the moment. There's a lot of worry is what I get here. But I do feel like he's a lot stronger than he thinks. And the reason why is they actually came up reversed. But I just wanted to show you what the cards were. So it's easier to do them like that. But basically, very chaotic, very, I just don't feel like he mentally feels like he hasn't got the strength anymore. And emotionally, he's feeling very chaotic, like he's very extreme in his emotions. And so for you to sort of take a breath for a minute, just take a breath, Anna, and just allow yourself to be his strength, be his calmness, stay calm. So hopefully that helps you. I don't know, you get that little bit of extra there, but just to sort of show you. Right, let's have a look here. Hello. So I'm just waiting for content where the content has a question as well. Okay, content. Let's read this. Oh, that's an interesting one. Hello, very interesting. Should you go, or what will happen if I go? Oh, that's kind of interesting. So you're welcome, Anna. You're welcome. Hello, I'm just going to do like I did for Anna with the yes and no, but then I'm going to get a little bit more information. Now, why is Crowley putting into my head? So kind of interesting there. Okay, so should you go? Let's have a look and say, and then we'll know why. Okay, hello. Grandma wants to sleep over. She hasn't seen her in a long time, but she keeps getting no. Okay. Kind of interesting. So it's unlikely that you'll actually go. I think you've got to trust your intuition here. Whoa, okay. What will happen if you do go? Okay, let's have a look. 2 cards flew out. Ooh, I get a bit of a worry I get a bit of a... Ooh, okay. I get a feeling like you feel trapped in a way. You feel like you're chained to the situation. I get that with the devil. It's like you feels like you've got to face your demons in a way. There's something there that feels like you'll feel trapped. Like it's not a good energy for you to actually be in. And I think there's a reason why you haven't seen her in a long time. I think there's more to the story here. And it's something to do with the past. It's like you're holding on to the past and some reason for that. Hello? So, hi, you are. Yes, you're on the list. Okay, hello. So I definitely get that it's unlikely you'll actually go. So it's about trusting your intuition. But if you did go, it makes you feel like you're trapped. You're trapped there. And it's like something's being held. You're being held onto something too tight. But I do feel like it's something to do with childhood. I feel like you're being holding on to a childhood memory or something, or a perception of when you were a child when you went to grandma's. And so I think that's what's holding you back from going. But it feels like you're going to trust your intuition and not go. So it feels like you're unlikely going to go, because I do feel like this is sort of screaming out at you a bit strong, that it's something to do with your childhood. And until that's faced, I don't think you're quite ready to go. Hello. So I'm hoping that sort of helps. I do feel like it makes you feel like you're trapped when you're there and you're being held on too tight, or something's being held on from the past. So kind of interesting. Hello. So yeah, I think you should trust your intuition and not go, but up to you. Ultimately, you may have to deal with something from the past and then things will change. Maybe then you'll go. I feel like there's some stuff that needs to be dealt with first before you go. Anyway. Oh, John. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you. So I don't know if there was something from your childhood that is causing you to sort of say no. But yeah, I definitely feel like there's some stuff that needs to be dealt with first before you do go. But remember, energies change. You're welcome, John. You're welcome. Yeah, sorry, my pronunciation of your name is not that great, but hopefully that helps. Yeah, just I think there's some stuff that needs to be dealt with. Hello first. Right, content. And then I will do Liz. then John. I know. Oh, my coffee. Nearly forgot my hot drink. Just give me a minute to just take a drink. Oh, got to have that rude coffee. Now, why is it called rude? Because it's so rude not to drink it. It's a brand name. It's actually a coffee alternative, but it's very nice. It's my daily drink. After my spa in the morning, a little bit of a soak, a meditation, and then a nice space to work in. General career reading for the week. Ooh, okay. Career. Okay, I think I'm going to do the field tarot here for you. A general career reading. Let's have a look. Okay, so Liz, I've got Liz's question, and then John, I just need a question from you. That'll be great. So content, what's your career reading for the week? Okay, so what does John need to know in regards, what does content need to know in regards to the career? Content, career. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so what have I got? Okay, the first card is about authority. Okay, you might be dealing with your boss this week. Okay, maybe you're dealing with a boss in regards to your career. Someone in authority is coming into your life. Kind of interesting because we do get so that's with the King of Swords. I do feel like there's a boss or an authority. Hi, Bright Light Beckaboo. Yeah, finally got my Wi-Fi sorted, I think, with a laptop. The laptop's making a difference. Old laptop. I've gone backwards, but good. Okay, so content. I do feel like there's someone with authority coming into your life this week that you might have to deal with in a lot of communication. I do feel like it's communication coming up. I think there's a need for communication. Now, I think I get the sense of the Queen of Cups for me is that sense of being sensitive to the emotion. So be aware of how you feel and be careful about how you react with this King of Swords, with this authority figure. I feel like there's a need for you to be very careful, be very aware of how you choose to react. Don't allow your emotions to sort of wind. I get the sense of being wound in knots. Content. Okay, so I do feel like you're going to be dealing with someone in authority, someone who's a bit more with ideas and things like that, with plans and ideas. And so the communication is going to leave you feeling a little sensitive with your emotions. So it's going to be very important to choose how you react in the situation is what I get here. I feel like you're going to be up against the wall, up against the barrier. It's kind of interesting because I sort of get someone standing over you in a way or sitting over you. And you're going to feel like you're up against a wall, up against a barrier. So just be aware of how you react this week. So I do feel like there's somebody it feels like your perspective of them is that maybe they're a little bit more knowledgeable, a little bit more knowledge. I just get that knowledge. So communication is going to be a big thing. I do feel like you're going to be up against a wall. I keep getting like you're being backed up against a wall of some sort. So just be careful and be aware of how you react. Don't let your emotions sort of push you back. but just be aware of how you react in the situation anyway, content. So hopefully that sort of makes some sense. Let me know later. Of course, you won't know yet until the week's up. So, yeah, let me know. But I do definitely feel like someone's going to back you up. Someone, the King of Swords, someone who feels very authoritative in some way. Now, it doesn't mean they necessarily are, but they feel like they are. Your perspective of them or how they feel about themselves, they feel like they're quite knowledgeable, like they're standing over you, backing you up against the wall. So just choose how you react in the situation. I just keep getting this, like you're being pushed against the wall, pushed against the barrier. So just be careful, just be aware. I get a sense of taking care of yourself is going to be really important here. And so I think there is a sense of you speaking, being able to speak is going to be quite important for you, being able to communicate clearly how you feel and why you feel that way without getting aggressive, without getting assertive, because I do feel like, yeah, I just get the sense of being backed up against a wall. And sometimes we can react over emotionally. So don't let your emotions get the better of you, but you do need to communicate your feelings and how it makes you feel and what you need in to deal with this. I think that's quite important. So yeah, let me know, content. I think that's kind of interesting what I got there. That was not expected. Right, so next we've got Liz, and then I've got John, and then Bright Light Becca Boo. I love your message, as your welcome, content. Definitely feel as though you yeah, just kind of interesting. I just keep getting that backing up of the wall. While we're here too, just a little bit of a thing I got this morning when I was in the spa and I was sort of opening up myself up. A spirit popped in. His name was John, but everyone called him Johnny. Okay, his name was John, young guy, beautiful soul. And he'd been walking in the forest, he said. He's been walking in the forest or the woods. He just said forest to me. So I don't know whether that means something to somebody. And he fell and was bleeding. And he felt like he was choking. And he passed. But he said there is some controversy to his death. And he just wanted to let people know that it was an accident. So if that makes sense to anybody, let me know. All I know is his name is John, but everyone calls him Johnny, so he just lets it go. I think that was a childhood thing. Young guy, beautiful soul, really kind, but a bit of a solitude. He said he's got a very small family, a very small circle of friends, but he was out alone, secluded, walking in the forest, and he fell, had an accident, but he choked. There was blood, so I don't know if he sort of feels like he like choked on his own blood sort of thing when he fell. But there was some controversy with his passing, and he just wanted to say that no, it was an accident. No conspiracy theories here, just an accident. So if that makes sense to anybody, let me know. Someone who passed recently, he doesn't, but he's very at peace with his death. Like he said, it was an accident. It was something that just happened. There was no murder or anything like that. It was just an accident. I fell. Nobody found me for a little while. That's why I passed. So if that means anything to anybody, just wanted to get that message. It happened while I was in the spa this morning. He just came by to let me know his story. And yeah, so I don't know if it's anyone here in the chat or someone who's going to look at this chat later and hear it. So anyway, that was the message that came through. So just wanted to share his story. He just didn't want to be forgotten. Just wanted people to know that it was an accident, not a thing. So if that means anything to anybody, let me know. If not, okay, maybe somebody else will hear this message one day and go, oh, that was me. So just thought I'd better share it. Right. I sort of got like a nudge on the shoulder, like, share my story. So I don't know what that was about, but anyway. Liz, let's clear that in. So I just got to clear that. Sorry, I was just clearing that energy out so we can continue with the readings. Right, Liz, guidance for you. Oh, Art Deco is screaming at me. For you, Art Deco. Now, I've got the Egyptian one here as well, which I don't want. Let's put the Egyptian one away. Right, Art Deco. Right, Liz, guidance for you. Okay, what does Liz need to know? What's important for Liz in regards to guidance? What's important to Liz in regards to guidance? Oh, God. Hi, lucky girl. How are you? Sorry, I just have to stand up for a second. The card just flew out of the pack. I wish you'd seen it, Liz. It just went, woo, like right out of the pack. So let me just stand up and pick it up off the ground. Yes, lucky girl, you can be added. No worries. Oh, right. 2 cards fell out. Man, did they fly? I wish you'd seen it, Liz. God, that was hilarious. That was so funny. They just like pulled right out of the. They just flew. I had to stand up to get out of it to be able to pick them up off the floor because they sort of moved a distance. Right, let's have a look. What's your message? Let's have a look. What have we got? Ooh, okay. Liz, have you been dealing with some sort of heartbreak on some level? Something is causing you a bit of an issue. Okay, I do feel like something's causing you a bit of an issue at the moment. Something to do with your, a bit of a heartbreak. I know it's 3 of Swords. It doesn't necessarily mean with a person or anything like that, but it definitely does feel like you've been dealing with some heartbreak of some sort. Okay, it does feel like it does feel like a bit of a betrayal on some level. So there are some things that need closure. Now, I get closure with 8 of Pentacles here, 8 of Coins. I don't know why, but I just got like a sense of closure is needed. So I do feel like you've been dealing with some heartbreak, some stuff that needs to be let go of, so that there is closure. There is some closure in a situation. I do feel like there's some tasks that need to be done, something that needs to end so that you can move forward on your journey, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so I am getting the sense, Liz, that it feels like you've been dealing with some tough stuff at the moment, some real tough stuff. And so you're finding like you need to sort of make an ending to something, maybe get a bit of a sense of a closure, finish a task of some sort. And that's going to allow you to sort of move forward through this process. Now, this is something that's going to take time. It's going to take a bit of focus, a bit of work. And the reason why I say work is because of this 8 of Pentacles is work, is determination, a bit of a focus to move through this process with it, Liz. So I do feel like you've had a bit of a challenge that you've been dealing with, and it's about working through that process. It will take time. It will take a moment to health or well-being energy to come through. So hopefully that helps you just to sort of understand that, yes, you're going through the stuff and it's okay for you to feel that way. This is to validate your feelings. This is to validate, yes, this is how you feel. This is, you know, your guides. I just feel like your spirit guides are saying, yes, it's okay to feel this way. Don't feel guilt. I get a sense of not feeling guilty. Why do you feel, I just keep getting the word guilt, like as though you felt guilty about something, but I'm just getting sense, don't feel guilty about it. It's like, you know, you've done the right thing. It is about the closure. It is about being able to work through this process so you can move forward on your journey. Oh, I'm just getting for you. I just got told Buddha card. So let's just have a look and see what the card has to say. I'll just get this extra card for you. Let's have a look and see what message. Okay, let's have a look. I just feel like I'm just going to give you an extra card here. Give you a bit of a... Okay, let's have a look. What do we got? 3 jewels. Okay, so this might be a message that means something to you. I don't know what it's about. To access a powerful source of virtue. Seek answers and wisdom teachings taught by authentic teachers. Apply them to solving daily life challenges. Following the example of advanced practitioners. And when I read this, when I read that, follow the example of advanced practitioners, I get the sense of meditation or some guidance on a video, you know, like YouTube or something like that. I do feel like there's a sense of understanding one's, no, where did I get this? Understanding one's own journey through the teaching of others or sharing of others. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. So I get the sense of you by meditation, yoga, YouTube videos, something that you can do for yourself, and you're going to gain that wisdom, that guidance for you through that. Kind of interesting. But anyway, that's the card I got for you. So kind of interesting. So there, I do feel like it just everything's a process is what I'm getting here. Everything's a process. Take care of yourself is super important, Liz. Hi, DW. Oh, that's no good. I hope it's working now. Sometimes if the subscribe button, if YouTube's unsubscribed you for some reason, it can affect it. So Liz, hopefully that helps, gives you the guidance that you need. Yes, DW. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Lots of self-care. Finally using my old laptop and getting everything working. So let's have a look. Who's Liz? So after Liz was John. Right, let's have a look. Ooh, okay. Kind of interesting. So after John, Bright Light Beckaboo. I haven't had a question from you yet. Just smiley faces. Okay. So Lucky Girl, I got your question, and DW, yeah, just need your question as well, Lucky Girl. So Bright Light Beckaboo, your question, and Lucky Girl, I've got, and DW. Oh, hello, Caitlin. How are you? I went back to my old laptop, and I don't seem to be having the issues with the Wi-Fi. Right, so will Patricia make a move No, don't worry. I don't work with the astrology that much. Only if I'm doing a life path reading, John. Right. Will Patricia move? And it hit me in the face. Thanks very much. Okay, kind of interesting. Because you asked, will Patricia move to be with you in a couple of months, in the next months, as a couple in the next month? But it said there's something better waiting. So I don't know quite what that means. So let's get a little bit more information, John. It just says there's something better waiting, like there's something better coming up in the situation. It's not necessarily a yes and no at this stage. I feel like there's some stuff that's got to be worked through for it. So I think there's some more information. So let's do Waterfall Tarot. Let's get the Waterfall Tarot. I don't want the Tasty Tarot yet. That's coming up. Right. So let's have a look, John. Why are we... I feel like there's something's not quite ready yet. I feel like there's something better coming in the forefront. It's not yet. It's not a no. Okay. I just feel like there's some other stuff. It might not be in the next few months. It might be a little bit after. I think it might be. Oh. You know where the TO is getting on the screen. I've been wondering that too, Becca Boo. Oh, I just don't think he's well. I'm not sure. I'll have a look at it though. Okay, will Patricia make a move? Be in things. I get that there's something better, like waiting for something better. Timing's not quite right. So let's have a look here. Okay. I think there's some secrets that need to be dealt with, some communications needed. I sort of get that there's some stuff to learn. Okay. I definitely feel like there's some hidden stuff that needs to be dealt with. There's some stuff that she's dealing with at the time, but it does say yes, 10 of Cups. So yes, it will eventually, but not in the next few months. I think it's going to be a little bit after, John. So not straight away. I feel like there's some hidden stuff that needs to be dealt with. And once it's done, but yes, eventually. I just feel like there's some hidden stuff, some stuff that she's dealing with, some stuff that Patricia might be dealing with at the moment. It's going to take a little bit longer than expected. I feel like there's a bit more of a wait period, John. So I do feel like there's a bit of a wait period. Okay, I think it's a bit longer. I think there's some stuff that needs to be dealt with first. But yes, definitely in the long term. Yeah, maybe more towards the end of the year. Definitely feels like it's more closer to the end of the year. Okay, bright light, Becky Boo. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel, John, that not at the moment, closer to the end of the year, there's some stuff that needs to be dealt with, or that she's dealing with, Patricia might be dealing with, behind the scenes. It'll bring things into fruition anyway. So yeah, hopefully that helps. So just a little bit more patience, and things will begin to happen. There's some stuff that needs to be dealt with. Right. So who am I up to? After John. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, it's Bright Light Becca Boo. You're next. Bright Light Becca Boo, Lucky Girl, DW, and then Caitlin. New question. Yeah, John, just have to wait a little bit longer than expected. New question. Ooh, I ran into a friend stay away or invite her back into my circle? Oh, interesting question there. Okay. Right, like Becca Boo, I am going to use, oh, wrong fault. I went to put it back in the wrong bag. Right. Right, like Becca Boo. You know what? I'm torn between the Tasty Tarot for you and the new Finnish Tarot. So what I might do, a bit of a mix for my Bright Light Becca Boo. Oh, I think I was supposed to add, I don't think I added you. Oh, Bright Light Becca Boo. A minute. Right. Well, I got told I got to use both. So right, new question. Whoa. Kind of interesting card here. As I was thinking of it, I got Knight of Wands. Okay. Justice. Okay. Bright Light Becca Boo, I know. Just getting a little extra here. Okay. And the High Priestess. Okay, so in regards to your friend, okay, so Bright Light Becca Boo, I definitely get this sense of your friend being a bit of a Knight of Wands, a bit of a chaotic energy. Okay, very chaotic. I get sometimes like I get the sense of her running away with trying to be in charge of things. So I get the senses you need to find a sense of equilibrium. I do find you need to find a sense of balance. There are always consequences to any actions that you take. So I think you need to think very carefully. And I think there's going to be a lot of trust your intuition here. I get a very strong, I was going to say something else and I got told, nope. Yes, I think. I get the sense of you trusting your intuition. Okay, one final card. What advice do Spirit have? Whoa, okay, that was a flip out. 9 of Cups. I get the sense, do what you wish for in life. I do feel like there's a sense of attaining an emotional well-being. I get a sense of emotional well-being. I do get a sense of like the waves in that here. A sort of like you don't want to cause waves in your own life. She's single and loves to mingle, so she can be a bit chaotic. Okay. A bit too much for you. So I think you need to be careful about causing waves in your own life. I do feel like there's a sense of emotional well-being for you is going to be really important. So let's have a look at card here was Rapid Spirit. So let's have a look. I just want to read this. Sorry, guys, I know I'm a bit slow with the readings, but I don't want the readings to be rushed. I like to sort of take my time. I will get everyone's reading. Please be patient. I just don't like to be rushed. I like to make sure everyone's reading here. Okay, so we've got here, let's have a look at the message. The power in the rapids' wild torrents pushes you forward. In the right hands, this energy can produce miracles. The thrust of the rapids are driving you forward with such force that you must just focus on finishing the task at hand. The torrents will calm in time, and so can you. Give your full attention to those tasks you feel most attracted to. Your direction is the right one. Ilmarin, Vanamon, and Lemonikanen represent the forces within you that you will need on your journey. Old Vanamanim symbolizes the wisdom you've gained from life experiences. Lemonikanen symbolizes courage and the ability to throw oneself into life without fear for the challenges it will bring. Smith Ilmarinen symbolizes the skill with which you can express the talents and possibilities within you. By using all of these powers in your situation, you have a great chance of making it through the challenges ahead with success. That's okay, DW. If you type in your question, you can come back later when you've got time and re-watch it. Hey, guys, if you've typed in your question and you've got to go for some reason, just come back and re-watch the video later. Just come back and re-watch the video later and I'll have your question up. I'll have your reading done. Okay, so just let me know. Yeah, DW, you know, in the house down, just make sure you type in your question and I will do it and come back later. Come back to the reading later. No big deal. Guys, if you can't be present, no worries. Okay? So, Beckaboo, I hope that helps. I do feel like you need to trust your intuition, move forward on your own journey. Sometimes we've got to let people go in this situation, a bit chaotic, you know, but, you know, do what you need to do for you. It's all about what's important for you. So you're welcome. You're welcome. DW, if you've typed in your question, don't worry about it. Come back later. Okay, I'll come back when you get time to rewatch the video. Don't burn your dinner down. Don't deal with it. Yep, that's all right. No worries, hun. Come back and watch the reading later. Just don't, just make sure you deal with everything that you need to deal with. Dogs, kids, that all comes first. Right, so next on the list, now that I'm in my, Caitlin, I got a photo to send you. I'll do that after the chat with my new space. Right, okay, so, and if anyone's a member on my Ko-Fi, you might have already seen it. Right, so, right, like Beckaboo, done. Right, lucky girl. You want to know if Angelo still loves you. Okay, so you still want to know what's going on there. So let's have a look. Angelo, let's have a look. Does Angelo still love you? What's going on with Angelo? Here, what do you want to know about Angelo? Let's have a look. Does Angelo still love Lucky Girl? What's going on here? Okay, this is popping out. What's going on here? Yes. Stop worrying. There's love in the air. Okay. Love in the air. What have we got here? Oh, here it is. Rider. Wait. That I got given as a beautiful gift from a beautiful soul. Who's in chat? Right. So tell us a little bit more about the situation. What does Lucky Girl need to know about this situation? What does Lucky Girl need to know? Just a little bit more. Okay. Okay, he's got a lot of passion for you. Okay. He's got a lot of passion for you. There's a lot of passion there. I do feel like he does love you. Yes, he does. He still cares about you. There's still the passion there. Okay, now I did get the devil card, and I think that's you. Like you are yes, I got the mermaid tarot. I use it. Yep. Yeah, I don't give away any of my decks, Caitlin. I love them. I'm waiting for summer for mermaid tarot, and I know it's summer for you guys, but summer's not here yet. We're still in winter. So I've been using wintry decks for myself. Right. So lucky girl. So I did get the devil here, and I feel like you're the devil. It's like you have the sense of keeping yourself chained. Yeah, angel answers. Whoops. I like Radleigh Valentine. I want to get a few more decks, but I just haven't. So, yeah, lucky girl, you're asking if Angelo still loves you. Yes, he does. There's a lot of passion for you. I think there's a lot of desire for you. Well, I get the Knight of Wands. And I do feel like you could be a bit of a devil in yourself, in that you are worried about stuff. So yeah, I do feel like there is a sense of being a bit of a devil advocate for yourself and facing your demons. I think there's some stuff that you're holding on to that's keeping you chained to the past. So stop worrying. It's time to sort of give yourself the freedom, or give yourself permission to be in the moment. So yeah. So that's it. So yeah, he definitely loves you. Stop worrying. Stop being like a devil's advocate for yourself. I think there's a chance to sort of just keep a breath, give yourself permission, give yourself the freedom to be. So right, next. Oh, Beckaboo. What I've been doing is I have pre-ordered a few decks on Amazon Australia. But what I do is I do it so that I get free delivery, right? So I might pre-order 2 decks. One's coming in September and one in October. And then I've got one in November. I've got 3 decks coming. But what I do is I pre-order them, and then I don't pay for them until the pre-order is done. So it's giving me time to sort of save the money. So that's what I've been doing, is pre-ordering. So I got some good I got Beetlejuice coming. Lost Souls. Let's go with the finished deck that I've got here. It's the only one that I could feel like would go with it, except for runes. And then I've got the Supernatural Oracle coming to go with my Supernatural Tarot. And I'm not doing any Kickstarters. The Kickstarters with delivery and everything is just becoming way, like, it's nearly 200, 150 to 200 New Zealand dollars. It's just crazy. I just haven't got that money when I've got bills and things to pay. Yeah, Amazon, as long as it's Amazon and not third party. Straight Amazon, not third party, not global Amazon, but Amazon Australia for me. Shoot, I forgot my hot drink. It's now cold. My rude coffee's gone cold. God, that was so rude not to drink it. Sorry, a bit of a joke. I know. I saw, Caitlin. I haven't got the Queen of the Moon, but that's the one I do want. I wanted the Queen of the Moon. And then I went and saw Queen of the Sun. So it's added to my wish list. So I need to do some major saving next year. Because I've got my decks all coming up. Had my my youngest daughter had her birthday yesterday, so money had to go towards that. Right, next. Oh no, too many cool decks coming out, I'll tell you. You wait till you see some of the new ones coming in. Right, so we're up to DW, I think. Lucky Girl, we're done. DW. So I've got DW's question there. Okay. Let's do your question. I know that you might not be in chat. Oh, you've got Queen of the Moon, Caitlin? Yeah, it's on my wish list. I haven't got it yet. It's on my wish list, but it just too many other decks are coming in. So now I want, because I saw Queen of the Sun and went, ooh. And then I thought, ooh, I've got to have Queen of the Moon to go with Queen of the Sun. So they're both added to my wish list. Okay, she's in a farm at the moment. I'm from a farm, but at the moment living in town in Canberra. Will you be moving? Oh, let's have a look, DW. Now, I know that DW might not be in chat at this time, but okay. Let's do the angel answers. Will you be moving first? Oh, you DW. Oh, no worries. Look, hey, look, life comes first. That's why I do the donation readings or even the membership on my Ko-Fi from $1. You know, you could, yeah, town can be very expensive. I'm really lucky. I live on a residential camp. Okay, I live on a residential camp, and so we live in caravans and annex and that sort of thing. I've got a lovely little space. I love it. And so I'm really lucky. It's a little bit like a tiny living. Like those, like a bit like the Incredible Tiny Home community. A bit like those sort of tiny home living communities. That's what I'm on. And oh, it's so awesome. Such a cute little place. Inexpensive. I get my groceries delivered. Okay, DW. Will you be moving? Let's have a look. Will you be moving? Let's have a look. And then we're going to get a little bit more information. Will you be moving? Oh, you got to decide on what direction you're going to move. Okay. So, yes, I do feel like you're going to move, but you've got to decide where you want to move. You've got to do some research. I feel like you need to do some research. Now, I'm going to use the Rain Coast Visions Tarot by Christoph James. His decks are always in this, and only from his website, only from Rain Coast Tarot website. Right, so tell us a little bit more. Oh, as soon as I did that. Okay, two cards, one flipped and one stuck out. First card that flipped was 9 of Coins. Okay, when you decide what opportunity arises for you, I just get the words opportunity arises. It's going to bring you wealth, security, and abundance. And that's what you got to think about when you move. Where you're going to go, choose your direction. I feel like you need to choose your direction. I get the word like a vision board. I suppose that's why I've used the Rain Coast Visions Tarot. I get like a vision board about what you want to achieve. Super important here. Okay, there's going to be some challenges. Okay, I think there is going to be a little bit of challenge to the situation, but it's going to give you the freedom. And the reason why is because I got 3 of Swords reversed. Okay. And so I get the sense it's going to give you the freedom. It's going to feel like it's going to make you happy. There's going to be some challenges. Like I do feel like there is going to be a little bit of sorrow in some way, but I do feel like it's going to make you happy overall. I think it's all about the opportunities that arise to give you wealth and finance and security. And I think it's about that new direction you're going to choose. So think about where you want to be. And so give yourself a vision about what you want to achieve, where you want to go, what you want in the new property, what's going to be important to you, what's in your budget. So I think that's important. So I think it's about finding your own space, DW. Find your own space. Find your own space that's going to give you what you want in life. Okay, so kind of important there. So I think it's about that vision. Decide what you want, how you want it, what's in your budget. Make sure you get all that information, taxes included. I think there's some stuff that you need to really think about when you're buying a new place. There's some things that you might need to think about. And so make sure you get all that information. Right, next on the list. Okay, just giving me a minute to breathe. Right, let's have a look here. So hopefully that helps, DW. Just take your time, get yourself a vision, where you want to be, what you want to do, look at your budget, think about taxes. Taxes are all important and part of it. Oh, make sure you get whatever place you're getting. I just learned to make sure that you get, make sure that you get all the information sorted. Make sure you get everything. You get a property inspection done. Make sure that there's no illegal buildings on the property, all that sort of stuff. Make sure everything's legal. Right, so DW, that's done for you. Whoops, where have I missed? Okay, lucky girl, DW. Oh, Caitlin, you're next. Did I? Oh, bright light. Did I do that? Yep. I did that. Right. What am I up to? Caitlin, you're next. Your question. Where did I see it? I did see it here somewhere. Oh, question. I got it. Question. Right. Right. I've been trying to contact my grandfather so he can bring up Mum's urn and we can bury her in Grant. I lost his number getting my new phone. Will you reach him? Ooh, okay. Kind of interesting. Will you reach him? Will it be sorted? Will you be able to? Let's have a look. Right. Tara, let's have a look. Caitlin, let's have a look. What's next? Will you reach him? Will the things get sorted? Okay, this one's popping out. Why are we getting you might need to choose a direction to go in. I think there's something that you need to do. I think you need to ask for some help. I'm just looking at the card. Kind of, yeah, I definitely feel like you need some, it's like you need to ask. It's kind of interesting because this card is speaking to me about like it seems unreachable, but I do feel like you're going to ask for you need to ask someone else for help. I keep getting like I know we get to choose a new card that flew out again. I don't know why, but I get that sense of needing to choose a direction that you need to like get some help. Oh, Jackie, you made it. Yeah, I feel like you will. Let me just check. Let's do the finish Tarot. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like it's need a new direction. You need to ask someone else. Okay, opportunity arises. Someone with a bit of know-how. Whoa. Yep, new beginnings, new possibilities. Definitely with the ace of a new connection. Yep. With the Emperor coming in, I feel like you're going to contact him for sure. You'll reach him. It's just about asking the right people. I feel like it's like asking the right people for the direction. I do feel like you will contact him. Definitely feel like it's just asking the right person. I know it seems unreachable at this time, but I do feel like yeah. So it's somebody here who's a bit more earthy, down to earth. Someone, King of Pentacles is someone who's sort of down to earth. So I do feel like you're asking someone who's a bit more grounded, to help you. And I feel like it's going to be I definitely feel like it's a new beginning and new possibilities, and that you're going to reach him. So I feel like you need to ask someone who's a bit more grounded in energy-wise, Caitlin. Someone who's grounded. Grounded. So I think you'll reach him. Okay. So maybe you just got to ask all your doctors because they should give you that information. So you need to talk to someone who's grounded. Oh, King of Pentacles could be a doctor, well-being. King of Pentacles could be a doctor, and such as that it's health. Kind of interesting. So maybe it's about asking all your, it could be, yeah, neurologist, could be. Caitlin, you just have to ask. Okay. Who hasn't had a reading? Okay. Jackie, I just need your question. Is that just about everyone's questions? If I've missed anyone, please let me know. You're welcome, Caitlin. You're welcome. So, Jackie, if you've got a question. So if there's anyone else in chat. Whoo, that was quite good, wasn't it? That was kind of cool. Okay. So I'm just waiting for Jackie. But in the meantime, I'm just going to do a I don't know why I did this. I just got to, this was pulled out before and I don't know why. I just need to do a reading with this. So whoa. So this is just a collective message. Oh, Oracle of the Red Circus, should I say? Oracle of the Red Circus. And today's message is when pigs fly. Okay, never say no. You can give yourself permission to change your mind as often as you feel you must. It's okay to change your mind. You don't have to do what you say. First said. No, Caitlin, I haven't. I've been binge watching The Highlander. And I've had so much trouble with my old laptop with the Wi-Fi. I was frustrated. So I haven't been watching much of anything but Highlander on my old laptop. Old. I've gone back. So it's okay to change your mind. There are issues in your life that need to be addressed, important decisions. It's time to act. Cynthia guards you against your consumption of stimulants. Now is the time to find balance, and it's practice in moderation. So it's okay to change your mind, just be in moderation, doesn't have to be in excess. But it's time to act now in whatever you decide to do for you, but it's okay to change your mind. Oh, no worries, Jackie, no worries. Life gets busy. I knew you were busy getting things sorted. Yeah. I'm on season 3, Caitlin. So don't tell me anything more. I do know it, though. I have watched it before. This is the second time watching it. Right. So, Jackie, did you have any questions? Let's use a finished tarot. So, unless anybody else is coming in, I might be finishing up because I don't. Oh, it's been over an hour and I have to be careful. So, let's do ending soon. So, if anyone comes in and donates, that's okay. So, anything you guides, right? Right, what does Jackie need to know? And I'm using the Finnish tarot, the Mythologia Finnica. Right. Taking a nice deep breath. What does Jackie need to know with spirit guides? What does Jackie need to know? What does Jackie need to know? Whoa. Okay. First card popped out was Queen of Pentacles. And I got the words, take care of your health. I feel like there's a lot of self-healing needing to take place. Queen of Pentacles came up. It's about being organized, of course, being sorted, but making sure you take care of your health. Okay, 3 of Cups. I got celebrate life. Take care of health and celebrate life. Spend time with some like-minded friends. Sorry about the banging. Next door is so that's what the banging is. Oh, you've got the stick too, Jackie. Did you end up buying it? Okay, so 7 of Swords. I get the sense of it's like something's been taken away from you, and I think that's time. I think your time's been taken away from you, so you've got to get it back. Jackie, you got to get your time back. Whoa. Okay, don't kill me. I just got the cards flew out. Last 2 cards flipped and just about flew. Okay, I got 5 of Pentacles. So I get the sense of kind of interesting, because I got the sense of poor me, and then I got, but it's not you moaning about it, it's somebody else. Have you got somebody in your life who's moaning about poor little old them? I feel like this represents someone else. 5 of Pentacles actually represents somebody else. I feel like you got somebody else in your life who's moaning. Poor little old me. Okay. With that, kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting because I know we got the star here, but I got the Ouroboros here, so I get the sense of it's a never-ending cycle. Okay, poor little old me is a never-ending cycle that you're dealing with. So I feel like you need to take a break from... Oh, okay, that makes it hard if he's not enjoying his life. Okay, so that's what you're dealing with at this time. Okay, that's why you feel like your time's been taken from you in some way. Okay, so he needs some help. Okay, so that's a constant battle for you. Okay, so that's what you're dealing with. Okay, real challenge. Okay, so that's a challenge for you because it's a never-ending cycle that he's dealing with. Poor little old me. Understandable. That's why you've got to make sure that you take care of you. Super important, taking care of yourself, making sure. That's why you sometimes feel maybe a little bit disempowered with what's going on. It doesn't help you. You feel like time's being taken from you in that case. And then you get the sense of needing to spend some time with like-minded friends is super important for you to celebrate life because you're a completely different person. You're quite opposite to him in many ways, but it doesn't help. Okay, understandable with what's going on for you right now. Okay, challenge. Okay, so what I want to do is have a look at, I know, Jackie, I'm doing you a little bit more, but you know why. Okay, so in regards to this, what can Jackie do to help her move forward in this? What can Jackie do to help her on her journey? Let's have a look. What can Jackie do? Oh, here it is. This one and this one here. Right. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Because we get the High Priestess and the Emperor in this. But I get you being the Emperor, like you're providing, you're the one that's in control of everything. But I also get you being the High Priestess in this card as well. I feel like you're taking on two roles here, Jackie. I feel like you take on two roles. Okay, so you're the one that's taking charge of your own spirituality, taking care of your life in general. I feel like you're doing everything. You take charge of your own spirituality is super important here. Definitely feel like trusting your own intuition with stuff. Don't doubt yourself. Allow yourself to use your inner knowledge, your inner wisdom to bring things forward in your life. I think there's a lot of learning going on as well with the High Priestess. I feel like there's a lot of learning going on, a lot of knowledge gained through this process. But yeah, take charge of your own spirituality for sure. But I do feel you take on two roles. Yeah, I do feel like that. Do feel like you take on two roles. You're the carer, and I get that with the High Priestesses, there is a caring energy to her, and I do get that sense of providing. Wow, I feel like that's quite a I get a lot of emotion, but I get a lot of emotion with it, Jackie, which can be really hard for you. I do feel like there's a lot of healing needed. A lot of healing needed for yourself, your well-being. Nurture your well-being. You've got to be organized. You've got to be sorted. So I think with the Queen of Pentacles, there's that organization skill, and that's what gets you through the day, is being organized. Because if you're not organized, your life is chaotic. Equality, ancestors, and peace. Seahorse, polar bear, and gorilla. Interesting cards. Okay, so Jackie, I hope that sort of helps. I know I didn't put it in this. I didn't put your name up on screen, but yeah, it was kind of interesting there. Yeah, so make sure, Jackie, you take care of yourself. You do take care of you. Super, super important. Wow, brilliant. Woo! Well, that's been nearly an hour and a half, and I haven't had any problem with Wi-Fi. Old laptop, you're a lifesaver. Right. So that was kind of interesting. Yeah, those cards are beautiful. I haven't worked with them a lot yet because I've been working with Sleepy Hollow. I watched the old classic, but I also rewatched the TV series. But I didn't watch the final season because it pissed me off that with the Sleepy Hollow, the final season, they never really did any more and then left you on a bit of a cliffhanger. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Lost Souls, Jackie. I've ordered Lost Souls to go with it. Lost Souls Oracle. So I'm waiting for that. In the meantime, I do have my runes, but runes is not really Finnish, but more Nordic. But they did have runes in Finland, but the Finnish, in the ancient times, but not the same as Nordic. So I'm going to show you where I am, guys. Just for those that have watched the end of the video, Caitlin, I will send you a photo, but look where I am. Just don't want to see where oops. Don't want to see me though. Oops, that's a bit of a mess. We'll stand this side. Just to give you a sneak peek of where I am. Okay. For anyone who's watched the end of the video, that's where I am. But I'll send you a photo, Caitlin. I just spoke to... Yeah, Sleepy Hollows ended badly. I got a bit pissed off with the ending. It was such a good series, but that last season brassed me off because they left you on a bit of a cliffhanger. Oh yeah, the Celtic one. Always liked the shirt. I still didn't drink my brewed coffee, not completely. Well, that was pretty cool. Thank you to everybody who arrived and who stuck out till the end. Let's see if I can. Oh, no, I can't. Share screen. Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay. Okay, so that's it from me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oops. Thank you. Blessed be. Bye, everybody.